You know what kills me? Guys, about, I would say 9 out of 10 guys say they don't need coaching. Every guy thinks they're some type of expert when it comes to women. They think that, you know, they don't need coaching. Oh, that's cool. You're a dating coach and everything, John, but I don't need coaching. I mean, that's preposterous. I'm a successful male. I don't need coaching. I'm already successful. I'm mature, right? I'm a cool guy, Javonta Walker. Um, the reason why I started at the profile first is I want you to paint a picture of what I'm seeing and what he's not seeing. So he's corny, okay? I don't care about his financial success. I don't care about his business savvy. I'm I'm critiquing him on why he didn't pick up this particular woman because he made an approach on a woman, which we're going to get to in a second. So Tony Stark, it's like it starts from here, man. What's my favorite fucking catchphrase? Always look at the profile. So when I see a guy failing with the woman, I mean, he does a failed approach, I always start off the profile and say, "What's up with this guy? Maybe he's a cool guy." But I don't care if you're cool or not because it doesn't matter if you're cool. It matters if you're successful, and you're not successful in this arena. Tony, first of all, I can tell you that naming yourself after a fictional billionaire superhero philanthropist was a bad move from the jump. It's just like I mean, you're not even in character. You don't even have an Iron Man suit like as like a cosplay, right? Maybe that would have made sense, but it's still a bad move. I'm trying to rationalize it in this guy's head, but then we double down with the goofiness. I'm crack in the '80s dope. You know, I've known a lot of dope people, and I still know I'm friends with a lot of dope people, and they all have something in common. People who are actually dope never say they're dope. You know what I mean? It's like people who are alphas and sigma males never say I'm an alpha or a sigma male. Okay, same thing here. This guy is kind of he's just corny. I'm sorry, but let's just see why he failed. Okay, so he made an approach. He made an approach on a woman. All right, what do we got here? Um, so basically, I'll fill it in to save some time. Chrissy made a post. I don't remember what it was, but he commented on the post. He says that might explain some stuff. He spelled stuff wrong, so that's not a good look. She laughed at him. Okay, so we're already off to a bad start. So normally it's a good idea to comment on a woman if you're trying to like approach her. Yeah, it is a good idea to do a warm approach and see how she interacts with you in her comment section. He said that might explain some stuff. That's not too bad of an opener. That's not bad. It goes south right after this. That's actually pretty good. She did laugh at it, so you know, with a laughing when a woman gives you a laughing emoji, either she's interested or she might be interested. So it's just it's with that really at its basic core. I mean, she's giving you attention, which is good, and you can transmute that attention into attraction if you're good at this. Um, so um, Christy says explains what? Okay, so she went straight to the shit test. So she's like, I know where this is going. So that's pretty, mildly harsh shit test. Explains what, right? So if it was a good approach, well, let's just read what he said. I'll see what he's good. All right, so Javonta Walker, like a lot of my, you like a lot of my stats, and I'm like, she like chocolate. Oh God, I hate it when people use black jokes and they're not good at it. If you're going to use a black joke, Jesus Christ Almighty, you better be good at it. Okay, um, it's wow. Well, he fucked up by saying you like a lot of my stats. That's something you're supposed to say in private. You're because now you're this is public, so now you're putting her. Now she's almost. you're almost forcing her to deny you because you're doing a public approach. Okay. If he were smart, he would have took this conversation that might explain some stuff. Explains what? Then you can hop. Now you have permission to hop in her DMs to finish that conversation privately. That's a warm approach. That's a successful warm approach. But he continues to actually try to pick her up. This is a rookie mistake, by the way. You know, if it goes well in the comment section, why are you having a full blown conversation? I mean, there should only be maybe one or two back and forths, maybe three maximum. There's a little bit of leeway with this, but three back and forth comments before you can hop in her DM and try to see, try to approach her and screen her to see if you have chemistry with that person. But he decides to just pick her up in public. This is not going to work because this is her friends and family are watching this. So now even if you initially had a chance way up top with that might explain some stuff, that's actually good. That's actually good. But he doesn't know what he's doing, so he fumbled it so hard it's not recoverable at this point. You like all of my stats, so I'm like, does she like chocolate and want my attention? So he's like, you must like black guy. I'm black. Ta-da! That's corny. Okay, that's just fucking corny, dude. Mainly because you're bringing up the fact that you're black, like no one gives a fuck, right? It's not relevant to just be like, I'm black. You like chocolate, girl? It's like that's really bad game. That does not work. Okay, that'll get you laughed at, but it won't generate attraction. And then he doubles down, nail in the coffin right now. A second mistake on top of that, he's asking. He's questioning, does she like me or not? He said, does she like chocolate? In other words, the subcontext is, do you like me? I don't know if you like me, so I'm gonna be goofy in public, right? And wants my attention. Now you just come off as arrogant. Yo, yeah, she want my attention. It's like, so you've done three mistakes in one comment, and it's already nailed in the coffin because women, especially when they don't know you, at the maximum, you get three mistakes to make with a woman before she loses attraction. You've made all three in one sentence. There's no coming back from that. And we'll see how this unfolds. One of Christy's girlfriends actually intercepted him before Christy could answer because women sense bad game. So if you ever do this, and if you ever talk to a woman in public and you're not good at it, or it's a bad set or whatever it is, it's possible that other people will sense that you're not good, and then they'll try to give you shit tests, saving her from answering it. So now it's like even further away from the goal of trying to establish something with this woman. When you made three mistakes, see, other girls are very intuitive. They will try to swoop in to save her. You get that? This happens not only in real life, but as you can see, it happens online as well. So let's keep going here. So Christy says, if I wanted your attention, I would take it, which is true. Okay, so now she's gonna get real with him. You post some funny shit, and so do I. Laugh out loud. So she tried to in a friendly way, desexualize the approach. Okay, she basically said, well, I'm relating to you because we're both funny, right? She's trying to take out the sexualization of what he previously said, okay? She's like, hey, buddy, don't do this in public, dude. So this is a warning shot. I'm surprised she was that nice to him. Here we go, and then here he goes. I'm pretty funny, but I be for real. Again, false confidence. Now you're delusional. He doesn't understand social cues. There is an unwritten rule. 3 in a row is the green light for an inbox. So this is where it gets cringe. Now he's publicly saying it. When you publicly say something about picking a woman up, it almost destroys the attraction right there, because what that says is you can't speak in subcontext. That's unattractive. That speaks about your social intelligence and probably your your baseline intelligence. You should know not to do that. Now it's like he keeps fanning the flames of cringe. Like there's a little cringe fire, and he's like, I'm gonna fan the flames because because he's delusional. He doesn't understand what he's actually portraying. Okay, so when I said he thinks he's masculine, we know it as goofy. That's what he's doing. This is how his interaction went. Because he doesn't understand the first three mistakes he made. He didn't understand. Now he's like I said, still trying to pick her up in the public comments. This is crazy to me. When you study this stuff, this type of behavior stands out so much. Wow. Okay. And then he says something to the other girl. Oh, I didn't know. The other girl's trying to save Christy, by the way. Where did that rule come from? Now here comes the shit test. Where did that rule come from? Well, see, now Chrissy knows that that's actually a pretty decent rule, but the fact that he spoke it to her, like now he's expecting it to like, it's like, see, I gave you flowers. Now you're supposed to suck my dick, right? Remember, I did that cool thing. Now you owe me. It's like you spoke the unspeakable into existence, and it's off-putting. Okay, so here comes Jalen trying to intercept. So like I said, women smell blood in the water. They're like, this guy sucks. Let's get him out of here. So now she's gonna fucking start cock blocking him. Jalen said she needs a king. And then here he goes logically trying to defend himself. See, you can't logically defend yourself against a woman. As soon as you start speaking logically, you're trying to logically convince a woman or logically change a woman's mind. You already lost. That's not how you interact with women. You have to remove your logic brain and think with the left side of your brain, which is, I think that's the artistic side. Take the right side away, the mathematical, logistics type of brain. You have to use the left side of your brain. And he's not doing that. He's not using any of his brain. Anyway, that disqualifies me. I'm a god. And then there's the nail in the coffin. I mean, he was already dead in the water, but now it's like you it's official. You don't understand women. And unfortunately, what that does is, now that you lost Christy, you lost Jalen, and all their mutual friends see this, and they go, oh, that guy sucks with women. So you think you just lost maybe one or two girls. No, you lost that entire friend circle by doing this. This is why it's so important. If you're going to approach a woman online, you have to make sure you know exactly what you're doing and you have experience doing this. Because, like I said, this is going to affect the rest of your life, man. And here comes the shit test. Child, okay, now she's pissed. She's pissed because he doesn't see, and women will get mad at you for not having good game, essentially. Call it what you will, it sounds corny, but all game is just the ability to communicate your attraction to a woman and see if you have chemistry with that person. That's really all that, and it sounds corny, but that's life, though, okay? It only sounds corny because there's so many people who are bad at it that make bad examples of this, So you go to this guy's profile. Let's see here. Where did he go? Okay, here he is. Tony. So you go to this guy's profile, right? Okay. Check the profile. We got to check. What type of person is this? I'm going to take it back one time. LMS for a TBH on this stat. And heart it for a TBH in your inbox. Okay, so already this motherfucker uses too many fucking internet slang. You speak like a teenager. I don't even know what that meant. I have no idea what that is. So, wow. Okay, I'm calling it now. Something silly will happen at the break room, and then more grammatical errors. And that's why I'm leaving. Well, maybe you're the silly thing. And maybe people need to walk away from you. I'm just saying, because how are you? I mean, I bet you he approaches women at work, too. He's not good at it. you're going to get a reputation for being a guy who sucks. I'm just saying. Like I said, the guy might be successful in all other aspects. I doubt. Well, I can't say I don't know him, but it's a thing that they don't know. They don't know. You got a podcast. Okay, well, what is tricking? Probably something you might engage with if you're that desperate. Anyway, y'all be using screenshots for stupid shit. I used them like a wrestler's special move once and took someone out the game. It's like, yeah, it's just kind of like, so it didn't get any interactions at all. So many people have mentioned my earrings and saying it doesn't look professional. If I'm good at what I do, why does my appearance matter? I'm here to help people choose, not please them with my looks. And that's the thing. You're actually right, but can you pick up women though? Can you attract? Maybe you good off financially, good for you, but that don't matter. This seems like the type of guy that it's like he thinks because he made it. I don't even know if he made it, but let's just say he did. Let's say he's really good. Let's say he's really well off financially. Those guys are the worst because they think it's almost like they think they can bypass this. There's a learning curve to this shit, man. I mean, we saw what you did in public. I want to see all the bullshit in private. All the women that you could have had a chance with, but because of your own arrogance and competence, take your pick. Maybe just I just think people like this are socially unaware. I don't think they're bad people. I just think that they're just socially unaware. And like I said, a guy like this is hard to coach because they think they know it already. It's like, bro, yeah, well, talk about stats. Well, your stats don't add up, brother. So I'm just saying.